to my channel. So it's a little bit of a different setting today. I'm sat on my sofa, I've got Love Arts in the background because it's Valentine's Day that I'm filming this. And yeah, I'm just getting comfortable on the sofa, and we're going to read your assumptions about me today because I posted on Instagram the other day a little question box, so you could write in there all your assumptions about me, everything that you assume about me. So we're going to read them out and kind of just see if what you assume is true or if it's not true. I'm going to answer them. So let's just get straight into the video and answer your assumptions about me. The first one says, you're a clean freak, your house always looks spotless on your Instagram. And that's not true. No, I mean, yes, it does look spotless on my Instagram stories, maybe in my posts, but I kind of, maybe not so much on my Instagram stories because I kind of like just film as and when, like I'm not going to tidy up just to film an Instagram story, but maybe on my Instagram posts, yes, my house is probably tidier because that's just the Instagram reality, not like actual reality. So yeah, my house isn't tidy at all. It's currently a mess at the moment. My living room's just full of toys everywhere because I just couldn't be bothered to tidy it. I just feel that there's literally no point because Harrison's probably going to wake up from his nap and just mess it up again. So no, my house isn't always tidy, and I wouldn't say that I'm a clean freak. I do like to clean, but I'm not like a massive clean freak. I'm not cleaning 24/7. Like, trust me, there's some days where I literally cannot be bothered at all, and I think to myself, oh, do you know what? It's been a long day, it's been a tough day, it's been a hard day. I can't even be bothered, and I'm just gonna go to bed. And yeah, I hold my hands up. I sometimes leave the house a bit of a mess, but don't we all do that? The next one says, you've got a lovely home that's always clean. So again, similar kind of assumption. No, it's not always clean, and thank you. I feel like I do have a nice home, but yeah, it's not always clean. When me and James did move in, I always said to him, like, I can't wait to move into our house. It's going to be tidy all the time, spotless. It's going to be like a show home. I'm going to be tidying and cleaning all the time. And then we literally moved in, and within a month I fell pregnant, and yeah, that never happened. And obviously with a child, it's hard to just be on top of it all the time and keep it 100% spotless because they just ruin it. The kids, when you have children, they just ruin your house. It's full of toys, it's full of prams, it's full of all sorts of baby stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't say that my house is always clean, no. So that is not true. Next one says, you adopted a Liverpool accent as soon as you moved there. Well, I mean, I guess so. But because I've been with James, it's 7 years this year, I think because I've been with him for so long, I just kind of, my Scouse accent has kind of adapted anyway. Like, sometimes you can hear it in my voice and sometimes not. It just kind of depends, like, because James isn't around at the minute, he's at work. I feel like I'm not really speaking Scouse because he's not around, but when he's around, oh my God, you would probably think I was Scouse. And it just comes out naturally, and like I don't mean to speak that way. You know, I'm from Manchester, I'm not from Liverpool, so I'm a Manc and my accent is a Mancunian, but I don't really sound like I'm from Manchester anymore. And I just feel like that's just because I've been with James for so long, and plus I'm surrounded by Scousers all day, every day. Like, you go into town and there's Scousers everywhere, and you know, and their accents are really, really strong, and I just can't help it. It just happens, it just comes naturally. So yes, I would say, yeah, I guess that's true. I kind of have adopted a Liverpool accent, but I don't think I adopted it as soon as I moved here. I think I've just always had it since I've met James. So yes, the answer to your question is I have adopted a Scouse accent since I've moved here. So the next one says, you seem down to earth and friendly. Oh, thank you very much. I am. I mean, I'd like to think I am really down to earth and friendly. You know, I'm not a horrible person. I'm nice. You know, if you speak to me regularly on Instagram and stuff, you'll know from my vlogs and stuff, just watching me on Instagram and YouTube, I am a really nice person and I'm down to earth. And I'd like to think that that is a true assumption about me. I'm definitely not mean. I assume that that is a true assumption about me. I'm nice, I'm down to earth and I'm friendly. If you know me in real life, then you'll know that is true. So yeah. The next one says, you don't like the idea of someone looking after Harrison when you go back to work. It's hard, and a sad emoji. So yeah, that is, I'd say that's true. I don't really like the idea of anyone looking after him, to be honest. I don't know why. I just feel like, especially with my like really bad anxiety and stuff, I don't like anyone looking after him. I just want to be with him all the time and only me looking after him kind of thing. But I do know that eventually he is going to be going off to nursery and with other people looking after him and stuff. So it's, I mean, I don't like the idea of it. So I guess that is a true assumption, but I know it's going to have to happen. So yeah, I don't like the idea of it, but I've got no choice really. When I eventually do go back to work, someone else is obviously going to be looking after him. So yeah, I definitely say that's a true assumption about me. So the next assumption says that you are quite well off as a family unit, so you don't need to work to survive. Now, that's not true. I definitely said that that's not true. I mean, James has a really good job, and I'm lucky enough that I can stay at home and he provides for us and he works, and we can live comfortably off his wage, just off one wage. But having two wages would definitely, you know, obviously be better. So I would definitely say that we're not well off. So that's not a true assumption. We're not well off, we're not rich, we're not, you know, we live comfortably. It's just a standard wage that he has. So it's not like an amazing wage, it's not like a rubbish wage, it's just average, it's just standard, and we can live comfortably. We try not to spend too much, so that's why we're okay to like live comfortably and stuff. We don't go out, blow money and all that kind of stuff. So I'd say that's not true, because we're not quite well off as a family, we're just comfortable. So the next assumption says leopard print and bold eyeshadow would be your go-to look for a night out. I'd say that's true, because I'm into my leopard print. I'm into any kind of print at the minute, and I'm really into like bold eyeshadow. Since I got the James Charles palette, I just want to like experiment more. So yeah, definitely I would think that leopard print and a bold eye probably would be my go-to outfit currently at this moment, like in time. Maybe not always, but at this moment in time, yes. So I'd say that's true. Okay, so the next one says that you are bigger than the size 16 you claim to be. And then in brackets, nothing wrong with that though. When I read this, I actually laughed because it's funny that people assume that I'm bigger than a size 16. I am a size 16. If I was a size bigger, if I was an 18, 20, whatever, I would say, because I'm not ashamed of the size that I am. And for me, like, the number on the clothing doesn't bother me. Like, some shops I can fit into a size 16, some shops I can fit into a 14, some shops I might have to go a little bit bigger and get an 18, like Primark for example. But honestly, the size doesn't bother me, the size of the pants, whatever number it is on the tag. And I wouldn't lie about my size. I am a size 16 and there's not much I can say really. I am a size 16, I'm not claiming that I'm a size 16. I'm not bigger than I'm a size 16. So yeah. So the next assumption says that you have no intentions of returning to work and are so desperate to be Insta famous. Oh my god. That's not true. I do have intentions of going back to work. I'm currently looking for a job. I've mentioned this numerous times. It's just proven difficult. I'm looking for a job, you know. I'm constantly looking on Indeed or whatever the other sites are. Every day looking for jobs. Every time I go out into town, I'm asking, you know, staff in places, do they have any jobs going? But it's so difficult for a mum, like a new mum like me, going back to work after having a child, because I've applied for so many jobs and I've had phone call interviews and stuff, and they basically want people to work full time. They either want someone to work full time or to be quite flexible, where they could just ring you and you could go into work and work a shift if someone rings in sick, which I can't, because obviously I have Harrison and childcare and things like that. Like, so it's a bit of a difficult one. I do want to go back to work. I don't have no intentions not to go back. I'm just really lucky that at this moment in time I can stay at home and be a stay-at-home mum for the time being, and yeah, we can live comfortably off James's wage. but I do have intentions of going back to work, and yeah, I am looking for a job. And the other part to the assumption that I'm so desperate to be Insta famous, and that just makes me laugh because that's just not true. Like, the amount of followers I have on Instagram don't bother me, never have, and I just post because I like posting about mine and Harrison's life and motherhood and beauty and all that kind of stuff. It's more of a hobby, and same with like YouTube. I just like to do this as a hobby because I don't know, like going on Instagram and coming onto YouTube, it kind of makes me feel good, in a good place, and I can, you know, opening up about my mental health, other struggles, and talking to people. And you know, I have a lot of friends and a good support network on Instagram, and I feel that over the years, you know, I've made a lot of friends on there and stuff, so I definitely don't think that that's true at all. But yeah, I definitely don't want to be Insta famous. I just think that's funny. Like, next assumption, you haven't booked a holiday yet. That's true, I haven't booked a holiday yet. Even though I said I was going to book a holiday at the weekend just gone, but never got around to it. And do you know why that is? Because James. Because men are just useless. I feel like I'm just going to have to book it on my own and not even consult him and show him like hotels or ask him where to go and stuff. I think I'm just going to have to do it myself because men are just useless. So yeah, that's true. I haven't booked a holiday yet. The next assumption is you want another baby, and yes, that's true. I think I've spoken about this numerous times. We actually would love another baby soon. We're hoping to get pregnant, basically. So yes, I would like a baby number 2. That is true. You're lonely living away from your family. Yeah, I would say that's a true assumption. I am really lonely, and you know, I don't have many friends up here. But yeah, I do feel like I am lonely because my family live in Manchester and I miss them. You know, I love living on my own. I love living up here in Manchester, but you know, I just miss my family. Like, I miss being able to just go down the road, and I wish that I could just go down the road and like, you know, speak to my mum and be like, oh, I've had a rubbish day, and just, you know, just pop in for a brew. Like, my mum, her mum, my nana, lives literally around the corner from my mum, so like, you know, she's got her mum there all times if she ever needs to speak to her and stuff, and just go around for a brew, whatever. And I wish I had that because like James's mum just lives down the road from us, and I just wish I had my family just within walking distance and I could just go and see them every day, because I probably would be there all the time. And I miss, like, you know, going out with my sister and doing things with my sister and stuff like that. So when she comes to visit, it's nice and I love it. But yeah, I definitely would say that I'm lonely living away from my family. So the next assumption says, you have done amazing dealing with your depression and it's fab to see you getting out of Harrison. Oh, thank you. I like to feel like I am doing better than I was with my depression and my anxiety and stuff. But I definitely have really bad days. If you saw on my Instagram the other day, you will have seen that I was having a really tough time, a tough day. Some days I'm fine, and then some days I just cry for no reason. I just burst into tears and I'm overthinking things. But I would say that, I mean, I'm dealing with it. I would say I'm doing okay, but it's nice of you to say that I'm doing amazing. I don't always overshare everything, all the bad days on my Instagram. I try to like, you know, be true and say it how it is. And, you know, if I'm having a tough day, I will tell you all, because I'm not the only person going through it. So if I can help other women and stuff, and people reach out to me and we can help each other, then I feel like that's really good. So, but thank you. I'm proud of myself for getting out of Harrison a lot more. So yes. The next one says that you don't have many close friends local to where you live. You're a brilliant mummy. Oh, thank you. Again, a similar kind of question to being lonely and living away from my family kind of thing. Yes, I don't have many close friends up here. I do have mummy friends that I met when I was pregnant with Harrison. We met through an app called Mush. I'll leave the link down below if I can to the app or the website, whatever, because I really think that's a really good app. You just go on there, you type in where you're from, like your postcode, whatever, and then it'll come up with other mums that are from your area, so you can like chat to them and meet up with them and stuff. And that's literally all I did. I downloaded the app, I started speaking to a few girls, and we got into a little group chat, We met up when we were pregnant, and we talk all the time, and we're actually planning on meeting up next weekend on the 23rd of Feb. We've not seen each other for ages. Like, our little boys, there's 4 boys and there's 1 girl. So yeah, it's mad that we all had boys. It's weird. But yeah, I don't have many close friends down here, no. And the next one just says, please do more plus size blogs and things. I love your page. Oh, thank you. I do plan on doing like more plus size things and, you know, that kind of stuff. I've got some content ideas in my head that I want to do, like some more hauls, but maybe for like plus size. Yeah, I'd love to do more stuff like that on my page and more content on like plus size clothes and things like that. So yeah, I'd say that's true. So the next assumption says, you want to get engaged, but your partner needs some prompts. That's true. I do feel like he knows though. He knows that obviously I want to get engaged. I tell him all the time, like I'm hinting to all the time. I'm like, when we getting married, when we getting engaged, when are you proposing to me? And he's like, babe, just gotta wait. Like, it'll happen, don't worry. And I'm like, it's been 7 years nearly now, like, where's the ring? But yeah, I do want to get engaged and I'm always hinting to him, so I'd say that's a true assumption. I don't know when it's going to be. Like James says, just got to wait. But I'm hoping it's soon. Like, I'd love it to be this year. I don't think it will be though, but it would be really nice if it was this year. Like, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the ring. But yeah, that's true. I do want to get engaged and I'm hoping it's soon. I'm going to carry on dropping hints. Like, I'm always dropping hints. I'm like, come on. Don't you think it's time to wife me off? Because we've been together a while now. We've got a baby and, you know. So yeah, I'd say that assumption is true. So they were all the assumptions, all the things that you assume about me. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different. I just thought it would be a fun video to film. I love watching these videos on YouTube. I'm just obsessed with watching other people's assumption videos at the moment. So I thought that I would make my own. I did put a poll on Instagram asking if you would like this kind of video, and most of you said yes. So yeah, that's the reason why I filmed this video today. But I do hope you enjoyed it. If you would like me to film any more videos similar to this, then let me know by leaving a comment down below. And don't forget to like this video as well if you did enjoy it. Also, don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't subscribed already. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, like literally so close. Like, it would honestly mean a lot to me if you did subscribe. You'd really help me out and it would honestly make my day. And don't forget to click the notification bell as well, because then you'll get notified every time I upload. I do upload twice a week. I try to always upload on Monday and Friday, but if I don't, I will still try to upload twice a week. So make sure you turn that bell on, because then you'll get notified when I upload. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.